A world similar to the one we live in, there's an order of the dark that is known only to a few. The chosen few possess special capabilities and skills, which distinguish their place as guardians of harmony and balance throughout the entire universe. The story starts with a young character, not aware of their capabilities, and living a normal existence in the city. However, destiny has plans for them in the course of events as a string of events unfolds, unveiling the hidden talents of the protagonist and guiding them towards goals that are higher in the air. When they traverse the ups and downs of their new journey, they will meet allies and foes alike, all playing an important role in shaping their future. However, the route of the one chosen is rife with risk, as a myriad of evils and dark forces work to hinder their progress every opportunity. Are our heroes able to rise up to the challenge and live up to their destiny, or do surrender to the darkness's forces? Take me along as we dive into the mystery of the selected ones, studying the nature of their power as well as the significance of their journey. Together, we'll uncover the hidden secrets within this epic story and uncover the real meaning behind the destiny of. Get ready to set out for an adventure that is unlike anything else. Because in the universe of the chosen ones it is all possible, and the fate of all the universe is in the balance. While our main character embarks on the journey to discover themselves as they travel, they start to feel an inner commotion and a hidden power that is waiting to be released. The first signs are small mysterious occurrences, objects that move on their own, and whispers of breeze that only they detect. In a state of confusion and fear, in a state of panic, they try to get the answers of those who are closest to them. However, they are met with skepticism and doubt. But in their hearts, they realize that they're meant to be an even greater purpose, something far outside the boundaries of the everyday life. Motivated by a constant curiosity driven by an insatiable curiosity, they embark in an attempt to uncover the mysteries of their newly discovered talents. On their way, they will meet with an experienced mentor, a longtime veteran of the underground world that offers advice and advice. With each other, they dive into the mystery of the chosen ones, looking at ancient texts and forgotten prophecies which speak of darkness coming and the part our hero is bound to fulfill to defeat it. However, with each step there are different challenges and enemies which are each stronger in comparison to the one before. From dark organizations intent at establishing a global dominance to vicious creatures that lurk in the dark abyss, our heroes has to navigate through a treacherous road that is full of danger and deceit. In the midst of all this confusion and uncertainty, the group finds strength from their newly found allies as well as their bonds formed in combat. They are united against forces of darkness and are determined to defend the innocent and maintain the harmony in the universe. As the stakes increase and dangers become more urgent, our protagonist has to confront their own doubts and fears and accept their destiny will be able to conquer the difficulties to come. Our hero's journey is continuing, fueled by the strength, determination, as well as the firm conviction that they're destined to the top. In the end, it's not just the force of their talents they possess that determines their success. However, it is the strength of their character, as well as their choices during the course of their journey. The story of our protagonist's adventure is unfolding. They are faced with a variety of trials and challenges which test their determination and determine their fate. From epic battles against mighty creatures to moral quandaries that test their souls, every obstacle is a chance to increase their determination and transform them into the heroes they're meant to be. In the midst of all the tension and risk, it is also possible to find moments of calm and camaraderie. They join with other adventurers and develop deep, lasting relationships. They share laughs and tears, triumphs and failures as they fight to conquer the challenges that lie against them. However, as they travel further into darkness, they are also brought confronted with their inner monsters and are forced to face the weaknesses and shortcomings which threaten to destroy them. Only by overcoming their fears and self-awareness that they will be capable of overcoming these obstacles in a way that is more powerful and committed than they have ever been. But even when they conquer an obstacle, new ones are waiting for them, and each one more difficult than the previous. From the ancient prophecies which warn of their demise to shady lies from the people they believed in, our protagonist must be able to navigate through a maze of deceit and risk if they want to be victorious. However dark and gloomy the night might appear, our protagonist will not abandon hope by relying on knowing that they're not on their own. As long as they've got their family and friends at their side, as well as that fire of hope raging within their hearts, they know they are able to overcome any challenge and defeat any enemy. The adventure continues as they continue to strive for their final destination. Because, in the end, it's not the obstacles we encounter that determine our lives, but rather how we face these challenges with determination, courage, and unwavering commitment. As the story unfolds for our protagonist and the stakes rise more high, while the dark shadows appear in ever greater adolescence. Every day, the evil forces increase their strength, with their wicked schemes threaten to drown the entire world in discord and desperation. However, our hero remains unperturbed in their determination unwavering while they stand strong against the odds. In the company of allies of all kinds and ready to take on the ever-growing threat head-on and know that the destiny of humanity hangs on the line. However, in the midst of preparing for battle, worries linger around the edges of their minds, threatening loss and failure. Because the path ahead is filled with danger and winning is far from certain. However, our hero refuses to surrender to despair and draws strength from the stories of their victories in the past and their belief that they do not fight to protect themselves, but also for everyone else who relies on them. So they push forward, unwavering in their determination and unshakable. In their hearts, they burn the hope of their lives and a beacon of hope through the dark, leading the way to their goals. As they journey further into the darkest depths, they come confronted with the severity of the evil that is threatening to destroy all of humanity. In the deepest reaches of the depths of the abyss rise terrifying horrors, powerful beings from the past with unimaginable strength and vengeance, determined to destroy the glow of hope once for the last time. But in even the most difficult of circumstances, the hero of our story stands strong with their strength unshakable and their determination invincible. Because they are aware that when there's oxygen in their bodies and strength within their limbs, they'll fight to the very end should it be necessary to defend everything they treasure. The scene is ready for the ultimate showdown, an epic battle that will determine the destiny of humanity. Our hero is preparing to take on their most difficult ever challenge. They call on all their determination and strength and are ready to take on the darkness's forces by using everything they've got. In the end, it's not just the force of their adversaries which will decide the result of this fight, however the strength of their will and the fervor of their hearts. As they carry hope as their defense and courage as their sword, they set out towards their goal and are ready for any challenge that comes to them. While our protagonist stands in the midst of fate, the ultimate battle is on the horizon, the clash of titans which determines the fate of the entire world. With allies at the side of their comrades and a determination to be as tough as steel, they are ready to take on the most difficult challenge, being aware that failing isn't an option. However, as they prepare for battle, there are still doubts at their thoughts as they contemplate the sheer magnitude of their task to come. Because the forces that fight their forces are indeed formidable, the power of their opponents is unmatched, their rage unstoppable. But our protagonist refuses to surrender to despair and draws strength from the bonds of family and the memory of those they cherish. Because they are aware that as the moment they are in solidarity with each other, they can conquer every obstacle, regardless of how daunting it might seem. With heart throbbing and swords in their hands and ready in pursuit of their goals, prepared to face the dark with all the determination and strength they're able to muster. The battleground is a tidal wave of violence and chaos when the dark and light forces battle to be the best. Swords are swung, magic is cast, or drawn in the air, and the sky is broken by the sounds of war as our protagonist as well as their allies struggle in all of their strength against the growing wave of evil. However, even as fight rages, the hero's determination remains unbroken, and their determination is not slowed by the inhumanity that surrounds them. They know they are not fighting just in their own interests, but for everyone who looks to them for inspiration and a sense of inspiration. In an instant that appears to last forever, and then the battle's tide is turned, as the hero's unwavering willpower and indomitable determination inspire their friends to greater heights of heroics. A roaring roar is heard as they come forward, pushing back darkness's forces in a fury that is almost mad. The last sounds of war fade. The hero is triumphant, their foes defeated, and their goal accomplished. However, even as they revel in their glory over their victory, they are aware that the journey they've taken will not be over because the dark forces continue to exist and there are new dangers in the distance. So, with head held high and hearts filled with hope and optimism, they set off for the second time, ready to tackle any challenges that occur, confident with the confidence that so when they are together and are united, they will be able to overcome any obstacle that destiny throws their way. Because they are chosen, the protectors of the light in a world that is dark, and their story will live on forever. The battle is won, and the dark forces eliminated. The story of our heroes begins a new chapter when they look towards the future and get ready for the challenges which lie ahead. In times when peace reigns, there are difficulties to overcome and challenges to be conquered. However, our protagonist is not deterred, with their tenacity unchallenged from the tribulations of the past, and their determination is solid like ever. With allies on with them and their minds focused on the future, they begin a new adventure and are eager to discover the untouched territories in the distance. But even when they venture into the new, they're led by what that they've acquired and the knowledge they've acquired during the process. They know that achieving greatness isn't easy, however, with perseverance, courage, and the willingness to accept the unimaginable, everything is achievable. The HTML0 hero's journey continues, in which they travel through the globe, meeting enemies and new friends alike, and each one offering invaluable lessons and knowledge that determine their fate. However, despite the trials of their travels, our hero is never lost in his focus on the real purpose of their journey: to safeguard those who are innocent, promote the principles of fairness and justice, and make sure that the bright light of hope is shining in a world oft veiled by darkness. As they continue forward, they're brought back to the strength of friendship, the value of courage, and the enduring spirit in each of us. Because in the end, it's not how many battles that we fight or the riches we collect that determine us more than the strength of our character and the purity of our hearts. So the legend of our hero continues to grow and inspires all people who read their stories to be convinced of the strength of faith and the strength of human nature and the infinite possibilities available to all who are willing to believe in their dreams. Because in the end, it's not the destination which is important, but the process itself. And this is one that's full of adventure, joy, as well as the hope of a better tomorrow. Therefore, let's set out with optimism in our minds and with determination in our spirits, and be ready for any challenge that comes at us. Together we're unstoppable. While our hero's story is unfolding, a brand new chapter opens with a promise of adventure that looms over the sky. The story is full of treasures that are undiscovered, along with ancient secrets and the challenges that remain to be overcome. In a state of anticipation and excitement, our protagonist sets off once more to investigate the unexplored and find out what's on the other side of the horizon. On their way, they meet new friends and enemies, each with the opportunity to gain a new perspective as well as a possibility to improve. In the excitement of discovering, our protagonist encounters moments of doubt, wondering if they're equipped to get over the hurdles to come up against. But as each obstacle they conquer, their faith increases, and they begin to discover that they're better than they had ever thought. They press ahead, unaffected by the challenges that lie ahead of them. Because they are aware that the way to achieve greatness may not be easy at times, however, it's the process in itself that makes it worth the effort. When they set out into the uncharted, they are supported by the experience of their teachers and the lessons that they've gained on the journey. They are able to draw their strength through the bonds of friendship which have been formed during the journey, and know that they'll never be truly on their own. As they take on every new challenge with determination, they begin to realize that the real value of adventure isn't in the endpoint, rather in the process itself. Because it's through hardship to grow that we are able in strength, and it's when we are faced with hardships that we find our inner strength. So, our hero's adventure continues, fueled by the hope of adventure and the excitement of discovering. Every step they take, the closer they get to their final destination, and are ready for every challenge that may come to them with determination as well as a strong and unbelievably positive attitude. While our hero's adventure takes them through challenges and trials which test their determination and test their limit. However, with every challenge they encounter, they come out better, more mature, and more focused than previously. From dangerous pursuits to formidable enemies, our protagonist tackles any obstacle with determination and tenacity, refusing to retreat even in the face of hardship. Although the road may be filled with risk, but they continue to push forward with an inner drive and the desire to be a positive influence in the world. As they go, the team members form new alliances and strengthen their existing relationships, benefiting through the bonds they have with each other. They work together to overcome any obstruction that comes their path, showing that teamwork and unity can be effective weapons to defeat even the toughest adversaries. However, the road isn't without sacrifices and losses. On the way, our protagonist must leave behind the people he has fought alongside and to allies who've been killed in battle, with their stories providing an everlasting reminder of the cost of the victory. However, when faced with defeat, our heroes remain determined, unshakable, and they defend what they believe in. They know that what they do today can pave the way to a better future. So they push forward, their hearts brimming with optimism and their souls burning with the determination to be a positive influence in the world. Each time they face a setback, and when each time, they move just one step closer to achieving their purpose and becoming great. The hero of our time is not determined by the success of their individual feats and their strength to face challenges and their unwavering dedication towards the common good. As long as they fight to defend their ideals and remain committed to their cause, they will be triumphant no matter how difficult the future holds. The journey of our heroes comes to an end. They're standing on the edge of a fresh start and are ready for whatever future challenges bring. While their adventure might be nearing an end, their impact lasts for many generations to come. The hero's bravery, perseverance, determination have inspired those that have crossed their path, making an irresistible impression on the globe and altering the path of time. When they say farewell to their friends and begin the next chapter of their lives, they carry along with them the lessons they've learned and their memories that they've created through the years. Even as the journey of our protagonist ends, an exciting new journey is waiting that is filled with hope, anticipation, joy, and unending possibilities. In the realm of the chosen, each ending can be the beginning of a new adventure, each goodbye only a precursor to a great reunion. As our heroes set off on their next big adventure, we bid them goodbye by expressing our gratitude with hearts and with hope within our souls. Even though their adventures is over, the legend they created will live in perpetuity, being a shining light in a world usually dark and uncertain. In the meantime, as we anticipate the future with excitement and anticipation, take a moment to remember the lessons we've gained from our hero's adventure and remember that friendship, courage, and grit are the best weapons for overcoming the odds, and that any challenge can be overcome in the face of a strong heart and unwavering spirit. We should raise our voices to be proud of our heroes' triumphs and accomplishments, as well as be content knowing that wherever they go to, they will be recognized as the people who were chosen, who are the protectors of light in an era of darkness. They left a legacy that will last throughout eternity as they inspire generations to follow, to trust in the power of faith, as well as the strength of friendship and the power of the human spirit. As we say goodbye, we do so in the hope that their biggest adventures are yet to be.